Hi there folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today time check is around 3:40ish, like approaching towards 4 a.m. and I'm all in. I'm a Barbie girl, I'm Ken, Just got few new hats. This one really caught my eye. I just had to go for the pink one. This is not even salmon. My t-shirt is salmon, but this is proper pink, like Candy Crush, okay? And probably a princess thing, right? But for me, I like to experiment. So I got that and a few more. So it's just like a new hobby. Anyway, so the fragrance today I'm going to do is this new fragrance. Initial impression I'm going to do, it's called Chaos, okay? And this is from French Avenue, okay? Extrait, okay? Chaos Extrait. I don't know if it's Extrait Parfum. Yeah, Extrait Parfum, okay? So this I think comes in only standard 100 ml size. Previously from this line I covered this bottle is not mine. This is French Avenue Aether, I think, yeah, Aether Extrait. This was a take on PDM Greenlee, okay? So I sold off Greenlee. I still have this is my brother Ifran Bhai's bottle. He keeps saying, I'm gonna come and collect the bottle and then you're gonna have a meet up and stuff, but he's very busy. So perhaps soon we'll meet. So these are very beautiful presentations. The price is okay, not bad. And I think I forgot around under $50, 40, 45, $46. I saw this bottle in Fragrantica Bangladesh, one of the pages where I frequently buy perfumes from. They recently brought this and it was sold out. I saw a bit too late. So I was like, if next time it arrives, do let me know. So I collected the bottle immediately in the second shipment. So this fragrance, why I blind bought it, I had no clue. I never smelled it before. I blind bought it for one reason. That is, I saw the bottle and the bottle is beautiful. Second reason is the cherry. I am a sucker for cherry. Man, some of you might feel differently. Many of you feel this fragrance is very polarizing. It's not for you. Cherry note itself is not for you. I'll explain, okay? So let's start somewhere. So this is the packaging. I think this is one of the most beautiful, eye-catching packaging ever. This looks like a glass piece or something like that, attached together or something. So kind of looks like, like a nice little shape. And this is 3D. This is raised. This is stick-on. So if you look at it from here, it looks like raised, okay? And gives this nice effect. So the name, the red, okay? And everything is just beautiful white box. And the good thing about this, it is a hard box. And this thing is attached. It's not that piece that comes off. I don't like those. This looks more practical and you're not gonna, maybe drop the box or something, nothing will happen. So all the sticker, everything, you just take a look, okay? Very nice. The cushioning inside is pink, just like what I'm wearing. It's all, like it's just cohesive, So inside it's all velvet texture, the name French Avenue. It's a part of Fragrance World. And I reviewed quite a few Fragrance World French Avenue. It's becoming my new Middle Eastern house, which is my favorite new house, okay? And inside, this is the coffin for the bottle. So I think it's very beautiful. If you want to give to someone, they're going to be very happy. So this, just like Aether, this is also the same bottle, but my God, look at the bottle, okay? I am a sucker for things that attracts my eye, This is something that's eye-catching. I see it from far, someone's hand. I'm like, that looks like a beating heart, I'll take it. That sounded like Dexter Morgan. But anyway, this is a beautiful piece of bottle or piece of glass or, creation. It's like a lot of effort has been put in, just like the Aether, the side, the name up there, it looks like red. From this side, it actually looks like Tom Ford's private blend line, right? Yeah. And here, the inside, it's like plastic, but they all look nice. And this bottle is very mesmerizing, one thing. And second thing, sprayer is okay. I'm wearing this fragrance. Let's joke up. Let's just go few sprays and one more here, my favorite. So let it settle down. And I think it closes only one way. Other side, oh, it also closes. Oh, no, it doesn't close. It has to go one way. So this is straight. So basically, let me show you the other bottle actually. I'm not in a rush. Maybe I'll do an extra video today, but I'm in mood for reviews. This is the Aether. This is green. Also looks beautiful, okay? So this fragrance is a little bit more pricey compared to the other Fragrance Wars and everything, because these are the upper class line. The Aether one was very, very good. I remember performance was okay. Some people said beast. I was like, okay, middle. The Greenlee was longer lasting. But these are houses I explore and they are cost effective. People like to see reviews. I get views at the same time. People can afford this. Some of the niche perfumes, Decant price are more than full bottles of this. So this is a big issue. So as this settles down, let me tell you, this is a 2025 release, okay? And for Extrait Parfum, we'll see, okay? So the notes breakdown are, okay, how do I hold this? Okay, notes breakdown on this is cherry, red fruits, iris, Iris, baby. Vanilla, moss, and leather. I have plenty to say about this perfume, okay? And it says people suggest in Fragrantica it's something similar to Cure, Care, Infrarouge, Maison Crivelli. I am going to need a dentist because these are difficult names. Cure is basically leather in French. So this is the name, okay? You see the red bottle like Oud Maracuya and the Iris Malikan. These are the same line, but this is a beautiful red bottle. They also have one hibiscus or hibiscus, you know. So I want to try that, but so expensive. Yeah. Whenever I say expensive, I go like, yeah. And then the other fragrance they suggest is Cherry Smoke by Tom Ford, okay? This one. That's why I said I drew a little bit of comparison, okay? So I don't have the cherry, smoked cherry, or what's the other one? The cherry from Tom Ford, Lost Cherry, right? But I do have this old bottle of Lovely Cherry, which is a take on the Lost Cherry, which I love. I love the fruity red fruits, citruses, and then the fruitiness, the sourness, you know, the ripeness of cherry. It's a beautiful fragrance, backup bottle worthy. So this one, first of all, longevity. Okay, let's start there. My favorite. Longevity on me was okay. Okay. Initial blast, it is so powerful. Once you spray it, you'll feel like, wow, this is going to really take over. And this is going to really, really be like maybe overpowering, something overbearing. But as time progresses, somewhere like 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes or so, this one mellows, okay? So longevity, I would say, is like 7.5, okay? I'm just being honest, whatever I got in summer, indoors and outdoors. Okay, I sprayed it 3 times, so 3 different times. And I think you need to apply, like in summers, perhaps this is not the right perfume itself, but if let's say you're wearing this in fall, winter, or nighttime, summers, okay? This fragrance, I would say go 5 sprays on shirt, hang that shirt somewhere, and then before you leave, put the shirt on like half an hour after you apply on the shirt, and then go some on your neck, hair. Just be kind of liberal with it, but don't spray near this area, so it will actually choke you a little bit. Go on the pulse point, okay, or back of your neck. So I would say total 6, 7, 8 sprays would be really good if you want to make it last about 4 and 5 hours. So in our weathers, or extreme weather, that's the kind of application. Second is projection. The first 1.5 hours, it's really projecting. It's very beautiful, and it's like it seems like the Extrait de Parfum is doing justice. But after that 1.5 hour mark, this one mellows and becomes very close to your skin. And people who, when they come near you, when I do this, I can smell it for 5 hours, even 5, almost to the 6th hour point. But after that, it becomes very, very light. So the most interesting part of this fragrance are few. First thing is the cherry, okay? I'll tell you the positives. The cherry, if you love cherry, it's in there. It's like the lush cherry. It's like the sour cherry. It's also that dusty, like dusty, whatever, that dark cherry thing. Also backed up by the leather, okay? This is the second note I get. And third thing is that iris, okay? So iris is there like some other fragrances, okay? Like you guys know Givenchy's Gentleman Only, Reserve Privé, Iris, Dior Intense, Valentino Uomo Intense, Le Petit Robe Noir, Guerlain, and also Mancera Wild Cherry. I had that. That was the most challenging cherry I ever did. And also there was a fragrance from Givenchy. I think it was Eau de Demon or something like this, black bottle, the glossy bottle I reviewed long time back. Orange Demon or something like that. That was a beautiful cherry, smoky, leathery cherry. This is close to that. Okay, so let me see if I can show you the fragrance. I had to search for quite a bit because I forgot the names. So finally I found the review I did some 5-6 years back. This is called Givenchy's L'Ange Noir. Okay, this perfume right here. Check out my review on this. You will understand what a masterpiece this fragrance was. Beautiful, stunning bottle and beautiful smell. Sadly, I don't own it no more. So if you love that, I think this is close to Le Petit Robe Noir, and that what's the name? L'Ange Noir by Givenchy. If you love those two fragrances, this is going to really interest you. This is highly likely for certain people who are going to really enjoy this. And the other side, it's going to be people who really will be afraid of it. They'll be like, what's the purpose of this perfume other than cough syrup? Okay, we'll get there, right? So the positives, you really get those prominent cherry, lush cherry. Those who love cherry and similar taste like me, and you're really looking for something maybe a bit gothic, some fruitiness, and also that iris play with the leather, a little bit darkness. The oak moss, I don't know. This dry down, basically it goes like vanillic on the dry down. So On the dry down, it's more of a feminine side, leaning side, but on the opening, like this fragrance is so beautiful. It's like right there. I am in love with this perfume, the bottle, the way it blasts in the opening. But after the 2 hour mark, this becomes like an okay scent. It's like a decent fragrance you smell in many other female perfumes. So it becomes more feminine on the dry down, but the opening 2 hours, at least, you'll really enjoy this. So good, serious, like not beast mode performance on me, but decent longevity and position, like 7.5, for both category. Opening, I'll give this 9 out of 10. Beautiful. So as the dry down progresses, this fragrance start getting like, it starts showing that, I'm pretty, okay? So from wow, in the beginning, it comes down a few notches, okay? And I'm okay with it. I can get used to it. It almost feels like almond, like on the dry down, like a little bit powdery, okay? A little bit, pretty, but it's not as exciting or as lush, like, supermodels in 20s and then become 40s. They still are gorgeous, but that glaze, the glow of youth, it's in the opening. It's just lovely. But the flip side, the other side, this side, people who are scared of it, who don't want to buy this, I'll tell you, if you're not fan of like the cherry note, because it's a very different kind of a note, it's not for everybody. Some people ask me, do you get cough syrup vibe from this? I told them, I don't, but you may, because just like, aqua, Bulgari aqua line, some people say it smells like fish. It smells like what they said, it smells like something like, it smells like rotten fish or something like that. For me, I never got those. For example, like Bulgari Aqua Atlantic, I absolutely love it. I rocked it like a superstar, right? Like a mega star. Never bothered me because I'm used to those. Some people cannot take ambergris. To them, Mega Mare feels like, it's like well vomit. It's like they get to the sick point of the sea. People go to the ocean, they feel sick, sea sick, right? So there are the two kinds of people. So if you are on this side of the boat, like you are not used to this note and you never like it, avoid this, okay? Second thing I would say, this is not the most masculine scent, even though the presence of iris and then also a little bit of leather there. It's a burgundy or bright red colored leather, which is not for everybody. And I will tell you, this is not something I would wear in the dead heat, okay? Like when it's sunny and you're like sweating, it's very humid. This fragrance really will do justice in when the sun goes down, or when it's kind of cool breeze, it just rained, and like it's a very nice cool weather outside. That time, if you're going somewhere for a drive, you'll enjoy this a lot. If you enjoy those flavored, like what do you call those, what do I smoke, the vapes and stuff. Oh, this is also pink, right? So if you like those, you're gonna like this, okay? So there is a little bit of a relation to, obviously, like smoky cherry or cherry smoke, that one, and obviously the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but it does not really remind me of Dior Intense in a masculine way. Dior Intense, some people say makeup bag. This one gives that vibe, but this is a more pretty cousin of Dior Intense, for me, okay? So if you actually want to get a princess next to your prince or king, Dior Intense, respect, you get this and you layer both of these fragrances, you're gonna become invincible, okay? Something's gonna happen, like you do not know what's gonna happen, but it'll create magic, right? So if you want to get your king a proper queen, I would say get this. If you can take like a little bit of risk, or you just dare a little bit more. Some men who have insecurities, like, hey, I don't want to smell anything at all remotely pink, like how I'm dressed, or a little bit feminine or pretty, this is not for you, okay? So bad and good both. So some people also will have issue, like this is not an extrait de parfum sort of performance. Maybe if you keep it in a collection for a year, maybe it will macerate, become stronger. But so far I didn't get extrait de parfum. It's more at best EDT, okay? So price point wise, I don't have any issue, because more fragrances which are more expensive performs less than this. So you get a beautiful bottle, okay? You get a beautiful smell, opening at least like a 10. And then you get this uniqueness about it, that you don't have that many fragrances that smell like it, okay? Then this is your kind of fragrance, okay? But if you blind buy this, having so much expectation, it's going to be like Dior Intense reincarnate or something like it. You get DHI and then Tom Ford Lost Cherry, you'll be like lost, right? So don't get it for that. You get it for that description I gave you, okay? Best thing is if you can test in a shop, then you'll get the full idea. Wait for the dry down. If you find the dry down is for you, then get it, because top notes are not really long lasting. It's the heart and the base, right? Overall, I think this is a fragrance worthy looking at. Very beautiful fragrance for me. I definitely will keep this. I'll keep this for the bottle and the smell, and I'll wear this when the weather cools down a little bit. Overall, even though it's 7.5 for performance, I'll give this like a very high 8.7, which is my favorite mark, and I will enjoy this a lot. Okay, for me it's my kind of scent. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's see if I have battery to do one more video. Otherwise we'll just upload this. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.